Hello, YouTube. Another live stream. I want to show you guys what I've been reading. It's a comic. It's Darth Vader and the Lost Command. It's written by, I believe, Hayden Blackman did this. Uh, First of all, it's a hardback, which I think a lot of the Vader comics were hardbacks. Um, Someone told me that they like all of them were. I also have the Ghost Prison story, and it's also a hardback. But this is a really good story so far. I'm really enjoying it. Basically, it's early on. It's shortly after Revenge of the Sith. In fact, it's not that. Probably a couple of months, I would say, um, because they're still using. In fact, clone commandos are in this, which is cool. They're still using clones. They're using gunships, V wings. In fact, Vader's using a kind of a modified Jedi starfighter, and then which was pretty cool to see. Um, they're using AT-ATs, which I don't mind because I know the Republic comics had those in Jabim, the Battle of Jabim story arc. Um, Gosh, what else did they have? Um, but what's happening is he's being tasked to go to I think it's Antion. He looks 6 years older. Got the hair slicked back. I'm growing out the goatee. That's why. But he goes to I think Antion, which is the world that Obi-Wan and Anakin went to in the approaching storm, um, because Tarkin's son, who is also an admiral, he's missing on the planet. His Star Destroyer goes missing, and so it's really really cool. And there's a kind of a force organization in this, a new one. Um, it's like a religious. I don't remember the name of it, but it's pretty cool. I really like it. I mean, first of all, that cover is just beautiful. And then without the dust jacket, let me find a bookmark so I can find my spot. I just have bookmarks flying everywhere. Um, but when you take the dust jacket off, it actually is kind of cool. It just says Darth Vader in the Lost Command. So this is cool. It's nice. It's really really nice. And again, hardback. So Slav, get on here. Well, I probably should actually put the invite link in Discord. Wait, Jedi Knight. I guess the stream with Noah and I is not gonna happen. I guess he doesn't want to. So wow, so cool, sarcasm. Slav, you're not funny. You don't even read the E. You collect it and you don't read it. At least I'm reading it. And don't act like you're some kind of cool guy. We're both single, okay? So like, I'm also rocking the Negan hair, bro. I think it's cool. Well, I just screwed it up now. I'll join in a few. You better. Iron Inquisitor, you are also welcome to join if you have time. I just finished working a 12-hour shift today. That was fun. So other than that, I really haven't been reading a lot of Stormworm. I keep forgetting I need to read that. So that's why I kind of started the comic, because why not? Let's just read the comics. Comics are great. Now, my big criticism, and I'll show you what I'm talking about with this comic. Not that there's a lot, but I do have some criticism for it. It's the art. And I don't think I have to explain this. Look at Vader. Why does he look like that? Look at his face. You can't really see his face. It's like, ugh. I don't really like that. I don't really care for the art in this. Some of the art doesn't look that bad, but some of it just looks bad. So it is what it is. Who did the art in this? I don't remember. It's done by Rick Lonardi. So get it. The art looks great, actually. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not like the best. Oh my gosh. Iron Visitor. Hey, I gotta call the heresy out when I see it.
Oh yes, it's beautiful and based when you do that. I love it whenever you do that. Whenever I hear you say it, or whenever I saw you do that on Twitter, I'm just like, it's just beautiful.
Yeah, in fact, I may start like whenever I see someone say something bad about the EU, I'm gonna say the same thing.
You're like, heresy.
Heresy.
Oh, Slav's coming to join us too.
Look at this heretic.
What did you call me?
I called you a heretic.
Heresy.
You can't prove that.
You're right, I can't.
So you nerds looking at Star Wars shit?
Well, that's kind of how we met each other. So.
Oh yes.
Through Star Wars. So
yeah, whatever. Anyway,
hey,
I'm booting up a Star Wars video game, so like, don't talk to me.
What game?
What game? I'm curious.
I'm gonna give you 3 good guesses.
It's Jedi Survivor.
How'd you know?
Because that's not a Star Wars game though. Cal Kestis is not a Star Wars character, bro.
Cameron Monaghan Monaghan, I should say, is a better Star Wars character than you'll ever be.
That sounds about right.
Did you pay to appear in Supernatural Encounters? Or was that Brandy? I forgot.
To pay to appear in it? What do you mean? Like as a character?
Yeah. So like in Supernatural Encounters, you can pay to be a character in the book. So like Matt Wilkins is one with his.
Sweet.
Yeah, he's with an Ewok in it. Like his name's like Matt Filkins or some shit like that.
No, I mean I'm gonna have contributor credit because I bought a paperback copy, but I'm not a character in it. Why would I pay for that?
I don't know. Some people did.
Christopher, no, he's not. He's not a Star Wars character. Cal Kestis is his own character.
Who said that? Who said that? Christopher Baker? Christopher, you a real one, Chris.
No, he's not a Star Wars character. But it's cool that you have a Mando Lego helmet. That's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
How should I rebrand? No.
I wish Titus would get on here.
I'm gonna go back to that. Probably in bed, and I don't blame him.
Lance, I can't believe you're doing this, Lance. Doing this at midnight, Lance. That's what he'd say.
Yeah, he would. So I also have some news. I'm not gay, so that's not what I'm gonna say. Because I know.
I like how I didn't even have to say anything. You just.
Well, no, because I know you, and that's what you think I'm gonna say. No.
I don't know. Was I gonna say that?
What I was gonna say was I now work with someone who actually knows some EU books. She hasn't read any of them, but she knows of them.
Oh man, that's based.
Oh, Matt's in the chat. He's watching us. Hey, Matt.
Matt, what's up with you watching kids at night, bro?
Whoa.
Matt, I got a question. What's your name in Supernatural Encounters?
My name is the Star Wars EU team.
Lance, did you read the story that Marcel wrote?
He wrote a story?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
No, dude, I didn't. I have not been on.
I wasn't aware of that.
Oh my god.
This morning.
Okay, go into the Go into the writing share tab in our Discord and you'll see it.
Oh my gosh.
It's so masterfully written and it's so good.
Twilight.
Twilight of the
It's so good.
in fact, you actually put my real last name in it too. Should I? Is this? Can I read this on stream?
You can. It's
Sure.
Is it inappropriate?
no, there's no inappropriate.
No, I didn't write it, Lance. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
Oh my god.
Marcel wrote it, so you know it's okay. It's
Hey Matt, can you ask Joe to put my name in?
hello, Matt.
My
Baby
boy
Rhode
Matt.
Island. All right, I'm going to share my screen so we can read this. Because I'm gonna. This is my first time reading whatever he wrote. This concoction that he has written.
It was like it started in our VC chat the other day, and it's just kind of evolved into this full-fledged story.
Slav is a feline male.
I told Marcel asked me like if I wanted to be a cat, and I said, "Yeah, that's perfect."
It makes sense. Oh my goodness.
I
Okay,
didn't
so it's
do
called
that.
Twilight of the EU Teen. Lebrox, and yes, that is my real last name. Lebrox's last gasp, a cautionary tale. Dramatis personae. Is that how you pronounce that? Dramatis
Personae,
Person.
whatever.
So we got Boss Titus. We have me, and Slav the cat. Okay. So I'm gonna read this in its entirety.
This is gonna be
so,
good.
This is
The
masterful
door to
story.
the apartment creaked open. It was pitch black inside. Lance slowly crept in, glancing furtively left and right. Sweat beaded down his face as he made his way through the darkened dwelling. It looked like the coast was clear. Lance let out a sigh of relief, using the back of his hand to wipe the sweat out of his eyes. He hadn't realized just how tense he had felt these past couple days. Oh my gosh, he mentioned my
No, keep going.
Those men at Applebee's kept giving me the side eye. He thought to himself. Yes, I actually work there, if you don't know. Maybe it's time I skip town and put roots down somewhere else. Somewhere safe. I hear Germany's nicest time. Maybe I'll do a live stream at the airport. Oh my gosh. This is already great. Lance made his way to the bedroom and flung open the closet. The room was partially illuminated by the pale moonlight pouring in through the bedroom window. He pulled out his suitcase and started filling with an assortment of items: clothes, graphic novels, his custom Lulu prints. After about a minute of this, his body tensed up as he heard a soft meow behind him. And by the way, Slav, when we get to your parts, you're gonna read them.
Oh,
Even
okay.
if it's just a meow. Going somewhere. Oh wait, that's you, right?
That's Titus. Blood.
Oh, that's
He says
Titus.
that.
Oh, okay. Man, I wish he was here. so
Wait,
he could read it.
Titus. Okay, I'm confused. Anyway, where were we at? Going somewhere, blood, or is it supposed to be blood?
Blood. He basically says it like going somewhere, blood. That's what
Yeah.
he's basically gonna sound like.
Oh. Lance spun around, holding up his copy of Jango Fett Open Seasons, as if to shield himself from harm. Sitting directly across from him in a particularly dim corner of the room was Boss Titus, adorned in a white suit. I just got an image of Titus in a white suit.
Yeah.
I don't know what he looks like. Accompanying a white trench coat and fedora, Titus struck an imposing figure. His ever-faithful feline companion, Slav, was curled up contentedly on his lap. Yeah, that's right, Slav. You're submissive to Titus, bro.
Oh God.
In this story, I'm always submissive to Titus.
I can see that. Slav let out another. Come on, Slav. You gotta say meow, bro.
Oh, meow.
And stretched out his claws. He turned his green-eyed gaze to Lance and supplied him with what could be described as a preternaturally feral grin. Wow, that's some advanced English.
Nice.
Boss Titus absent-mindedly ran his hands through Slav's fur. And I want to know what this cat looks like. And then slowly stood up, allowing the cat enough time to jump off his lap. Cat got your tongue, Lance, Titus said. He reached into his inside breast pocket with one hand. Lance tensed up, eyes wide with an animal fear. One smooth motion, Titus pulled out a cigar. With his free hand, he reached into another pocket and pulled out a match. With another quick swipe, he ignited the match. He brought the flame up to his cigar and took a few quick puffs. Then he shook the match until the flame died out and cast it aside. Smoke began to rise from the cigar. His cigar, coiling lazily in the air like a fat white snake. Titus, Lance started. I was just coming to see you. Yeah. Titus did not look convinced. I swear, Titus, I was putting all this stuff aside to bring to the Second and Charles. Oh, isn't that like a restaurant or something?
No,
No,
it's like a
It's
Like
a
a-
bookstore. It's a used bookstore.
Oh, I knew
okay.
it was some kind of business. Almost have the money I owe you. I just need a few more dollars, and while you're looking at it, Titus took a thoughtful puff of his cigar. I need assurances, and what I just saw here before you saw me does not answer me, Mabuki.
that assure.
Assure me. I can't read. Titus, I promised you I'd get the money I owe you. Look, everyone makes some bad investments here and there. How was I supposed to know those High Republic books I would got be virtually worthless? It's true. They weren't worth anything. I probably paid about
Keep
10
reading.
each. No, let me finish. I spent like $10 to $20 each on those, and I got $30 in total for all of them.
Wow. Anyways,
All signs pointed to them being the next big thing. They were for a short time. Lance, Titus held out the cigar and used his middle finger to flick it a couple times, the ashes settling on the bedroom carpet with a smoldering finality, whatever. As if his point had been made, he continued, Lance, Mabuki, I can't make exceptions. What if everyone who borrowed from me decided to try and skip town when it comes time to pay? Why does this remind me of the conversation between Luke and Jabba and A New Hope? Is that what it was based off of?
I have no idea what Marcel
Lance,
based it on.
Mabuki, I can't make exceptions. That just sounds like the dialogue. Anyway, Titus, that isn't what's happening here. I told you I was going down to the Second and Charles. Boss Titus swept his cigar through the air, cutting off any further excuses with a molten streak that sliced through the darkness of the room. I have an empire to run, blood. And my empire's at war. And when Boss Titus plays with his empire at war, nothing else in this world matters. Titus, that's Boss Titus to you. Boss Titus, let me explain. How about you let me explain? Titus flicked another ash off his cigar and took a step forward. I ain't no twin sons. Before Lance could respond, he let out a shriek of surprise. Boss Titus's cat had somehow made his way undetected to the other side of the room and wasted no time sinking his foreclaws into Lance's leg. Bruh. He shook the cat off, who then retreated back to the shadows with a hiss and a snarl. You know what the worst part about this is? I'm a cat person. So I hate this.
Not when the cat is Slav.
Yeah, exactly. You ought to get that mangy cat fixed. Lance crouched down and angled his leg toward the faint moonlight. With a grimace, he began examining the extent of the damage Slav had wrought upon his leg. That's bait. Titus shot back. Nobody insults my faithful puss, but me. Now back to business. I've come to collect my debt by whatever means necessary. Titus, you can't do this to me. I am the Star Wars EU team. Lance wailed from across the room. You was the Star Wars EU team. The end of the cigar burned a crimson red as Titus took another slow puff. Word on the street is there's another EU team in town, a new true blue.
Yeah.
At that point, Lance understood two things. He was out of options and he was out of time. His eyes glanced at the door and then back to the window. He had a couple choices, neither of them ideal. Without any further hesitation, he made his decision and charged toward the window. Before he made it halfway, a loud pop went off and he was flung back to the adjacent corner of the room. Boss Titus stood over him, another trail of smoke, barely illuminated by the moonlight, wafted up from the partially concealed Ruger. Ruger cigar? What?
No, Ruger's a pistol.
Concealed Ruger. Oh, cigar in
It's
one
not
hand.
you,
Yeah, you were
Ruger.
shot, Lance.
I've never heard of Ruger.
bruh.
Cigar in one hand, Ruger in the other. Titus looked down at Lance. End of the road, blood. You shouldn't have tried to make a break for it. We could have worked this out like reasonable folk. But don't worry, Lance. I'll take good care of your Discord server. Real good care. Lance stared up at the ceiling while the words of boss Titus washed over him, barely registering. He could feel his energy draining and fast. None of this would have happened if it weren't for those accursed High Republic books. They weren't even that good. Oh my gosh, I just read the last line. I just skimmed over it.
You gotta.
Shock began to overtake him. Lance thought he was beginning to understand the insistent meows of Titus's cat. A faint feline whisper danced across his fast-waning consciousness. In those moments, he could have sworn he heard the cat say,
Enjoy Lent, you fucking bastard.
Finn.
Oh my.
"Ben, this is beautiful."
That was something. That was real something there.
Thanks for writing that, Marcel. That's actually good. That's really, really good. He's
That
actually
was-
right.
He's going to wake up at 5 in the morning and he's going to listen to us read his story.
Oh no, he's in here.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
Really?
that was some true.
Oh, yeah,
blue.
there he is.
Okay.
Such a treat. It was great, Marcel.
Thank you. That was
Oh, yeah,
actually
yeah, there he is.
that's actually really nice that you wrote that, Marcel. Even though it's a joke, it was really nice.
It's peak storytelling right there.
Speaking of writing, I've been heavily engrossed in writing my own story, like over the past month, and I've been so into it. I've been taking a little bit of break, but I've been having
What
the
you
time
writing
of my
about?
life. My story is about a Jedi Padawan who's surviving Order 66. I'm taking like inspiration from various EU stories and it's actually not set in the expanded universe. It's actually set in the new canon.
Forget about having kids. This
Matt Wilkins just turned off the stream at that point.
is...
Yeah.
Anyway, that sounds great.
No, if I just tell him that I loved Night Errant, then he'll turn off the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I don't like Kara Holt.
I'm sorry, Matt, but I just finished Night Errant like 20 minutes ago, and I really, really enjoyed it.
This picture like Matt going, yeah, well, I like the comic book a little bit more, but all right, that's cool.
Oh,
Matt's
goodness.
I
pretty
thought it
swell.
was fun.
Matt, they do it out of love. Well, I don't know. Slav just does it out of he's Slav,
So,
I do it out of me.
basically.
That means it's just it's more pure.
Yeah.
Hey Matt, what have you been up to lately, other than reading Star Wars books?
He's dead.
It's going to take him a few minutes. I know he's not going to Legends Con, but I'm curious if he'll be following what's going to happen there.
Yes, Nazo, I really liked Night Errant. It was really cool.
Isn't that in like 2 months now? Legends Con ish.
About a month and a half, yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Dang.
You know, a friend of mine actually offered me a copy of Night Errant.
Should have taken it.
I should have, because I actually don't have that in my collection. The book.
Did it have a
But-
Legends banner on it?
Oh, man, I don't.
There is no version
know,
of the book with a
Max.
Legends banner on it.
Really?
No, because my copy doesn't have one, but it has the Disney logo on the back of it.
Does mine? Hold on, where is it? Hold
Really
on.
Slav. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, Brendan made like a whole video on this. Wish
Well-
I would have watched it.
That's actually kind of interesting you mentioned that because my copy of I think it's Tyrant's Test. No, it's Bounty Hunter Wars. It's-
My copy doesn't have the Disney logo. Kara
I'm
Holt
gonna-
is not Icky Pants. I loved Kara. She was cool. She was fun.
I didn't even know that was my audio.
Oh my god, look at Troy Denning. He's so handsome. I love him. I love Troy Denning. I love that me and Alex are friends with him on Facebook.
Man,
So this is
yeah,
my
it's so
copy of
waste.
Hard Merchandise. Alex, your favorite book. But there's a timeline in here. It's at the very end.
in the band.
but it has like stuff up until Fate of the Jedi. This book came out in the 90s.
So it's a reprint.
Yeah, but there's no like indication that it's a reprint from like Disney or Del Rey. I mean, was Bantam, were they reprinting? Does anyone know if they were reprinting stuff? Like if they were allowed to reprint their own books even when Del Rey owned the rights? Or
No,
like,
when they would reprint the Del Rey books, it's strange because there's some books they would put the Del Rey logo on when they reprinted them, but most of the time they would just reprint them with the Bantam logo on it. I think.
interesting.
Hmm.
Getting hit.
Wow.
It's just because there's no indication of Del Rey. Now it has Random House, which I know owns Del Rey, right?
Yeah, did they buy Bantam? I can't remember if they bought Bantam or not.
Let's look.
Yeah, I'm curious about that.
Because I remember when I was reading that book, and I was like, "Wait, why is there a timeline in here with with books up until Fate of the Jedi?" I thought it was interesting. It's owned by Random House, a subsidiary of Penguin Random House.
Penguin Publishing. Yeah. Penguin Publishing just bought like the whole industry at one point, and it's kind of scary.
Okay, it became part of Random House in 1998. That's when Bantam was bought out by them.
That makes
And
sense.
this book came out this is dated, I think, July 99. Yeah, July of 1999. So Bantam still could have published it under Random House without it being Del Rey. It's just, I don't know. It's weird. And there's no, I know it's not a Disney reprint because there's no Disney on it. No, and it just says like, instead of it saying like, because this says the Star Wars novels timeline, the new canon stuff will say, or like the new timeline say the Star Wars Legends timeline. Oh gosh.
End of the road, blood.
Yes, Marcel.
That's fine. We have the
The
Canadian
author.
Noah.
The brainchild behind that awesome story.
Yeah.
Writer.
Well, actually, Slav is the brainchild. I just put words to it.
I was trying to give you all the credit, Marcel.
Yeah. It was ever since Slav mentioned it in like voice chat the other day, it's been living rent free in my head this entire week. And I'm like, I got to write this down. It's killing me.
Blood? Is that you, blood?
Is that you, blood?
Is that England?
That's funny. Has Titus read it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he has, yeah.
Yeah, he
I had
liked
to,
it.
I had to give a canonical reason as to why Titus took over your Discord server when you were at on Lent. So this is the canonical
Yeah, that's
blue story.
that's not even a story. That's just history.
It's just
History.
Yeah.
Knight Errant didn't sell well enough, I guess, for a Legends banner. It is getting an Essential Legends collection, though, which I will be buying.
Oh, really?
It's so
Yeah.
essential.
Just for, like, display purposes, like I did with the Darth Plagueis one.
It's
I kind of
just
want
like
to go and buy all the Essential Legends collections just to have them. My buddy's doing that, but then it's like, oh no, wait, I don't really want to. I still got to get the hard
That's the
covers.
only reason that I can understand buying them. It's like if you're a collector and you just want to have them, just to collect them, I can understand that. But
Yeah.
I don't.
It's
get it.
technically
The
EU
ones
art,
that I
bro.
want.
It's technically EU art.
Yeah,
canon.
that's the only. I mean, that's the only other reason I guess I can think of. Now I'm planning on getting the iJedi one because
That one looks good.
That's a beautiful cover, even though the book sucked. It's a beautiful cover. So
Yeah,
True
that
blue
really
EU
dope.
covers right there.
that's the only good one.
Darth Plagueis.
That's not a lie. There's other ones, but
Yeah, I
that's
like the Republic Commander ones.
I like
That's
the
a hot
Darth
take to
Plagueis.
some people, I know, but I actually do like them.
Are we talking about the Essential Legends covers?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I like iJedi.
yeah, that one's dope.
Yeah.
But I like how you're just assuming we care what you like, though, dude.
Oh, I wasn't assuming anything. I just, I figured I'd just say it anyways.
I'm like, I
So,
feel like being
what
hostile
do you
tonight.
It's a hot take though, but I actually like the Dawn of the Jedi Essential Legends cover.
Okay, that's an even more hot take.
I'm so sorry.
That's not even a hot take. That's just a bad take.
Shut
Oh,
up. I think
no.
it's all funky and it looks colorful and I like it.
You're right. It's very funky.
Yeah, I like funky things. So I was like, yeah, it looks cool.
It's very bad. It's very deviant art.
You know, I would like to do a thing of like where we pick out like the top 10 worst EU covers. I want to do that.
Some of the NJO ones would make it on there.
Okay, that's gonna have to be one of the rules. It's like NJO doesn't count. It's like outside NJO, what are the worst covers in the EU?
Siege and Gambit.
Siege and Gambit.
Choices of One hardcover. You guys
Choices of
remember
One.
that
Yeah,
one?
everybody agrees that Dawn of the Jedi's cover is horrible. I know, but
I don't. I like it.
well, I'm talking about the
Oh, the Essential
Legends
one.
cover
Oh,
one.
yeah. Mhm.
The original cover is actually pretty good.
The
It
original
looks-
one's cool too.
Yeah, Lannery Brock.
Well, I like how the original. I guess the new one also has it, but the original one has the Tho Yor on the cover in the background.
Yeah. You know what I realized, Marcel? If you
What?
go back and watch 2001: A Space Odyssey, during the scene of where the mission to Jupiter,
Yeah,
where he's going through that acid trip like section,
yeah.
there's going to be these pyramids that are together that look like Tho Yor, and there's the light illuminating them, is centering within the center of each side of it, where the circle would be inside of each section of the Tho Yor.
Well,
I just thought that was really cool. I'm like,
I know
that's
what I'm
probably where they got
rewatching
that.
this weekend.
Yeah, and that's the thing is that's probably what what's his name? Who's making the fucking the new EU book? I forgot his name. Joe.
Bongiorno.
Yeah, Bongiorno. Thank you. That's probably how he's going to connect 2001 to it. He's just going to say that those were the Tho Yor.
I mean, it does happen in a galaxy far, far away. So
Yeah, I rewatched 2001 last night. That movie's amazing.
yeah, it's pretty good.
It's like oh wow, this was made in the 60s. That's insane.
Kubrick is one of my favorite directors, man.
Oh, I know. He's great.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sorry, they don't know. These guys don't know anything of what we're talking about.
Well,
Oh, I've heard of the movie. I've just never seen it.
they're
Yeah,
too
same.
busy.
I've never
Lance,
seen
you wouldn't
it
be able to
either.
get past the first 10 minutes.
Probably not.
They're too busy.
So wait,
reading
I'm
you.
confused.
No, he's too
Is-
busy not reading the EU because he's still not through Swarm War.
Yeah, because the book sucks.
He does not, bro.
I-
Oh my god.
I
The trilogy
I read
sucks.
Darksaber in like 3 days. It was so good.
And Darksaber is beautiful.
Oh man, it was worth getting through Children of the Jedi just to read Darksaber.
Yeah,
I
I
read
agree.
that.
I agree with that.
Like
Crystal Stars Night, my next EU book to read though.
the only like legitimate criticism of Darksaber I've heard of is when people say, "Well, they didn't even fire the Darksaber, which is a super weapon."
Oh, the entire book though,
Yeah.
they build up
And-
to like the fact that the Darksaber is like incompetently built.
Exactly.
Yeah, it
It's
was
like-
built out of cheap materials,
Yeah.
cheap labor. Yeah.
And then
My-
you have the interesting partnership between. First of all, I thought Durga the Hutt was a great character.
Oh, incredible.
I
Yeah.
love
him.
Durga.
Teaming up with Bevel Lamelisk, or however you pronounce his name. I just thought that was really neat. I thought it was cool. Oh, a Hutt and an Imperial making. That's cool, man. That's different. I thought it was interesting.
It makes sense. It's a good team up. My only
Yeah.
my only complaint with the book was I thought Callista was so annoying. And she wasn't
Yeah.
like that annoying in Children of the Jedi, but man, once she's in Trey's body or whatever, she's just so annoying.
I think outside of like the Thrawn trilogy, Jedi Academy trilogy, Darksaber is my Phantom is my favorite Bantam book.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think it's
It's
a really
great.
good book.
And
I
then
always-
behind that, I would probably throw Corellian trilogy behind that. Then I know Max loves Corellian trilogy. And then Hand of Thrawn, Truce of Bakura, Course Ship. I haven't read the X-Wing stuff for the record, so I'm not including those.
I think you're
Um,
forgetting the greatest Bantam novel of all.
Fucking Crystal Star.
That's right. See, I don't even need to say it. I don't need to say it.
That book was beautiful.
So, Marcel, when you read Crystal Star, how old were you when you first read it?
It was like last year when I read it for the first time.
Oh,
I skipped it when I was a kid because everybody used to say, like on the message boards, that it was the worst book ever written.
Oh my god.
I read that book for the first time in 2020, and it's very funny how that was one of the books that brought me back into Star Wars after I left for a few months.
Yeah, Iron. I figured you'd like Crystal Star because you're a Star Trek fan, so it's kind of
Yeah,
like,
you know, I felt like it could have been like an episode of Deep Space Nine, like, you
Yeah.
know, and I put it in my head, oh yeah, this is this character. And, you know, Odo is trying to do something to get his shape-shifting abilities back and has to do with Waru. Waru's on the station.
But Maxine asked me the other day, she's like, how much are like the solo kids in it? And I'm like, I think, based on what I remember, they're like a third of the book. There's like 3 plot lines, and they're like the major. They're like 1/3 of the plot. Like the other 2 plot lines are Leia and then Luke and Han.
And the solo kid stuff was just legitimately so good because it
I know.
It felt like I was reading Young Jedi Knights,
Yeah.
so I could really get into it.
And it was
Yeah,
really
there's
like
some
like
great-
Jaina's time to shine. I thought like because they kind of, I think Vonda kind of gives her more of the perspective than Jason. Maybe because she's a girl and Vonda's a woman, so it's easier to write like a girl. I don't know. I'm just hypothesizing that was the reason why, but I don't know. I thought it was really. I think it's like often overlooked for that element of the book, and it's really good.
I loved it when they were riding the sand dragon.
Yeah, don't spoil it because
Yeah, no. That's my next EU read.
Oh yeah, I won't say any more.
So I gotta read this
Mac,
book.
you're gonna love it.
Hmm?
You're gonna love it.
I hope so. But first, I gotta read the book that I just got sent in the mail today by Del Rey.
Oh yeah,
So
I am actually kind of jelly about that, Max.
I was getting my hair done for prom. It was like the 26th, whenever that was, a week and a half ago or something. And I'm sitting there and I get a text and it says Del Rey Star Wars, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, that can't be right. And then I looked and they're like, hey, we want to send you like a complimentary copy of this book before it comes out. And then I gave them my information and here it is. So
And my
you
dad
enjoy
bought that book for me as kind of like a late birthday present, and that's going to come in the next few weeks.
nice. Well, I'll let you know how good it is. I've heard a lot of good things about it from the reviews that I've seen.
Nice.
you have to be at least slightly positive towards it, even if you don't like it, so that they can give you more books. That's what I would do if I were you.
Yeah, I mean, usually I can find something good in
Yeah, of
the
course.
to pick out. So you know.
Imagine Maxine just gives it like the most scathing review of all time.
I was actually thinking of that. I was like, what if it sucks?
Yeah.
I was like, if it does suck, like I'm not gonna, like, I will write a bad review on it. I'll be like, wow, this shit's fucking garbage, and then just
Okay.
leave it at that. But I don't think it will be. I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, I hope it's good too. And I plan on taking some of the lore and information about some of the Inquisitor characters, and I'm going to add that into my story.
Yeah, I've heard this like really kind of answers a lot of questions about the Inquisitors that in the canon timeline. So looking forward to that.
I wonder what they're going to do is that since they see probably a bunch of EU material on your page, I wonder if there's a lot of connections to the EU.
I know. Yeah, I hope so.
Fucking who's that? Who's the Inquisitor in the not Dark Times? What is it? Dark Forces. Jarek. Jarek just shows up in it. That would be insane. Oh, that'd be funny.
No, yeah, I guess they did see a lot of the EU stuff I post, but nobody said nothing about it.
I mean, it's Star Wars is still Star Wars, right?
Yeah, so
No. Shut up. Shut up. No.
I mean, I'm betting that they probably just like looked at the follower account and be like, "Oh yeah, it's a Star Wars account. Send her a book." Like, you know. So
I'm
Just
sure they
to-
curate that a little bit.
yeah, maybe like just to see that like I'm not like absolutely trashing them at like every turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just pick EU Commando's Twitter account.
Oh no!
Oh, you, yeah. How about you write it?
Oh no! No, I mean, I've got some pretty questionable memes like about Troy Denning's house and being there at 3 a.m. But you know, I don't think.
He put in a good word for you. He put in a
Yeah.
good word.
I'll have them message Troy and be like, listen, like me and him are friends on Facebook. This is okay. This is a normal thing here. So don't worry about it.
Troy and I go way back.
Yeah, me and Troy go way back.
Yeah, we were both in
Noah's
Nam
friends
together.
Yeah.
He had my 6-pack in Nam.
Yes, he did. Look at his profile picture on Lance's thing. My gosh.
Hey,
Look at that mullet.
This is
What a
Noah's,
handsome bastard.
it's Noah's daddy.
No, he's my dad.
He's both. He's Noah's dad, just in a different way.
Oh, well.
It's why Noah hates him so much.
I said, you like my daddy. Did you know that?
Yeah, Max is the favorite daughter, whereas
Yeah.
Noah's like the son
The
in last
hated child.
place.
Yeah, they're all the children of Mortis.
Yeah. And I have to fight Noah.
I'm sure
You'd be
Noah.
like-
I'm sure Noah would love being compared to the brother.
The son, yeah. He's the epitome of the dark side, and I'm just the epitome of the light, and we just have to fight each other. And Abeloth would be like, I don't know, Kirsty Golden or something. I
She
don't
would
know.
be, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
Abeloth would be Barbara Hambley.
Yeah, I guess that would work.
I want to go to Legends Con and be like, hey, what do you think? Hey, Barb, what do you think?
Hey, Barb.
Actually, no. Here's
Okay,
another one.
Barb, level with me. What do you think about what they did to Callista in like Fate of the Jedi? And she's gonna be like, what?
She doesn't know.
Yeah, obviously she's probably not gonna know. Maybe
Yeah.
she will. Maybe she's like, yeah, I read that like tripe.
Do you think she would be mad about that? I mean, I think it's kind of cool.
Well, I don't know. I've heard like people say, like legend has it that she reached out to Del Rey and she's like, I have an idea of like Callista, and they're like, oh no, don't worry, we got plans for Callista. And then
Luke X Callista for life.
just consumed by a evil force entity. We love that though.
geez, well, happens to the best of us, I guess.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, no, it's not a good process. Like reading how Abeloth kind of does that to people is just really fucking gross. So that happened to Callista. Ooh.
Well, that sounds edgy, so I'm looking forward to Fate of the Jedi.
Yeah, it's really gross how she kind of consumes people.
It's actually kind of messed up.
Yeah. But it's such a cool book series. My God.
I just love how like Hambly reaches out and she's like, yeah, I would love to like bring this character back, and they're like, no, we got it covered.
And they're just like, well, you see, got some things planned for her.
So there's somebody posted an AI song of Mordecai and Rigby singing Starboy last weekend.
Oh, really?
And I left a comment on it saying that, because it's actually a really good AI cover. I actually really liked it. But I left this comment on it saying, the digital age is now upon us. We are now unable to discern reality from the inauthentic. How could the immaterial world seem so alluring yet knowingly hollow? And that has like 11 likes, and a bunch of people are now asking me questions and commenting on it. It's
Philosophy.
really strange.
Oh, Slav. Did you actually mean any like anything that you wrote there at all?
Partly, but it was mostly just to be like, it's a YouTube comment, like,
Yeah, of course.
don't take it seriously.
Yeah.
Like, don't go to YouTube for like the bastion of knowledge, or at least the YouTube comments section, I should say. But yeah,
Mordecai and Rigby were my childhood.
I
loved
hated that show.
What's Mordecai and Rigby?
that's how I was with Adventure Time. I didn't like Adventure Time, but I loved regular show.
Mordecai and Rigby are the greatest cartoon characters ever made. Marcel.
False.
Name better ones.
Literally, I can name like 10,000. Like, for one, Tom and Jerry.
Okay, I know what those guys are.
Second, I would say Billy and Mandy and Grimm. Also, Kim Possible is fucking dope.
Yes.
So there's like a lot.
To be, I feel like you were an Amazing World of Gumball fan.
Oh fuck no. I hated that show.
Okay.
The only
know.
thing I
That sounds
the only
weird.
thing I ever watched on Cartoon Network. Well, no, I watched a few things on Cartoon Network. I watched like Courage the Cowardly Dog. Um, what was it? Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
That's a good one.
Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Obviously, Clone Wars. Batman the Brave and the Bold. That was
Oh,
a really
yeah.
good show.
Mhm.
Most of like the cartoons I watched were on like Nickelodeon and stuff. So
I will
was-
say, Cartoon Network really went downhill.
oh yeah.
After I'd
Oh,
say like
yeah.
after like Amazing World of Gumball came out, and then like Steven Universe came out. That's when all that shit started going downhill for me.
Steven Universe so stupid.
And then, well, what really kind of put Cartoon Network in trouble is when they ended both Adventure Time and regular show, which I agree, those shows needed to end. Like, they needed to come to an end.
They needed
But
new blood
those
in there. They needed
That's
new
the
blood.
Yeah, that's the only reason why people watch Cartoon Network is for those shows.
I will,
like once-
even though I wasn't a fan of Adventure Time, I will acknowledge that. Yes, it was.
Oh yeah,
it was
those,
pretty
I mean those
important.
shows were like, it's like those shows were like how The Walking Dead is to AMC. Like AMC funds The Walking Dead. Like it's
But
fun
even
to
The
see.
Walking Dead went downhill in the later seasons.
Well, I mean that's I don't.
I was like,
I'm-
what do you
can't
mean? What do you mean? it
I'm
went
just
downhill?
saying, bro. After like season like 8 specifically, it started going downhill like after season 5, but after season 8 is when it got bad.
It's okay, but it's like this. When does anyone else watch AMC besides Breaking Bad and The Walking Dead?
Some
No.
Better Call Saul.
No.
Well, Better
Oh
Call
yeah,
Saul, that's
yeah.
Breaking Bad. But like besides that, does anyone else watch AMC?
I don't think so.
No, I can't even think of another show that's on AMC.
Yeah, besides
Yeah.
Walking Dead and Breaking Bad, nothing comes to mind.
They usually
Really-
play like movies on there when it's not like their shows like those. So,
Really, FX.
Game,
is the
Game of
one.
Thrones was HBO, right?
Yep.
Yeah. There's
Correct.
no way they would show
Yeah.
that much tits and like ass on
Yeah.
fucking on network television. Although occasionally, if they really believed in a show, the network would allow there to be occasional nudity or an F word. That was the case with Mr. Robot. They did allow for some
Well,
nudity, and the F
think
word
there was,
would go
like,
there.
2 or 3 F words on The Walking Dead like over the course of its.
In the final
It's
season,
fun.
they included a lot, and then they started putting more in Dead City, which is like the spinoff that they're doing right now. There's a lot in there, but like besides that, not really. Even though there's blood, guts, and gore everywhere, freaking
Can't
Well,
say
the
the
reason
F
why-
word.
The reason why they're so hesitant for doing that is because I believe it's the FCC. If they ever do break those rules, they have to pay a heavy fine. So that means they really have to believe in their product in order to do that.
Yeah.
But I still don't understand it because language is one thing, but having someone like on, I know it's not real, but like getting your insides ripped out, which is like most of the show.
I know it doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean,
No, I
that's why television's dying is because it didn't take more risks like streaming did.
I feel that. But no, Lance, I'm telling you, it went downhill after season 5.
No, it
Lance
didn't.
has seen all of it.
Did, bro.
Nah, bro, you just don't get it.
I
don't
haven't seen
get it.
season 11 yet.
Yeah,
No.
it's too big brain for you.
Bruh.
Well, look, it's different for me because I've actually read the comics all the way
I don't
through.
care.
So, like, I knew where the show was going.
Season
No,
5.
you're
was
just mad that
absolutely
characters die,
spectacular.
bro. You can't get
I
over
don't
that.
care about the characters dying. I'm talking about the fucking story.
Yeah, she's rooting for the characters to die. That's how much she hates it, dude.
Like, okay, but Carl dying was absolutely fucking stupid. That
Okay,
was
I
the
agree
dumbest
with
shit
that.
ever.
I absolutely agree with that. That never happened in the comics.
It was so stupid. And
I
then,
agree.
like, I don't know. I didn't like how Rick had to leave, and Michonne left right after that, and then.
Okay, I'm sure you know this, but that was not
I know.
narrative. I mean, it was the actors, but they're coming back for their own show, and it's
I know, and I'm gonna watch the show. But like,
I'm-
I don't know. Season 5 was just spectacular, and then everything else just kind of, I don't know, I mean, the season 8 was good, like the war and everything. That was really good. It kind of picked up there, and then I feel like after that, it was just kind of meh.
What was season 5 again? Was that like Terminus or something like that?
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
the beginning of it was Terminus.
Yeah.
yeah, the beginning of it, and then
Oh, and then Alexandria, I think. Safe
yeah,
Zone.
and then they
Hold on.
discovered
Christopher
Alexandria.
Baker, please don't sorry, don't jinx that, because House of the Dragon season 1 was absolutely phenomenal, and I don't think it'll go down the toilet, but just don't jinx it.
The showrunner for House of the Dragon or whatever the hell it's called. I know the show's doing very well, and the irony is that he was supposed to develop a Conan the Barbarian TV show for Amazon, but the producers over at Amazon it switched over, and it was needless to say it was not PC enough for them, so they got rid of him. So HBO hired him, and he went over there and like revitalized that whole franchise.
Yeah.
Needed it.
I haven't felt excited about Game of Thrones in like a long time. And then when I was watching House of the Dragon, I like realized one day I was like, I'm actually excited for the next episode. When's the last time I felt that?
After season 8, I was like, bro, what the fuck? And then House of the Dragon came out, and I was like so hesitant when it like was starting. I was like, this shit better be good, and it was fucking peak.
Yeah, Matt Smith really brings his A game.
Oh yeah, I love Damon. He's like so hot. You know.
I'm gonna install the cow nude mod real quick.
Oh gosh.
I haven't installed it in a fat minute.
A fat minute.
It's been long. It's been too long, blood.
Oh my gosh.
Blood.
Dude,
We
Titus
need
is
to-
missing. I miss him. He's been so like quiet recently. I talked with him the other day. He jumped in VC right as I was supposed to be watching a movie. And he's like, Titus, where you been? He's like, I've just been busy.
Been busy,
I've
blood.
just been busy.
Building my empire,
Sounds like
bud.
him, bro.
I'm building my empire.
I'm making moves, blood. I'm paying attention.
Everything will be revealed in time, blood.
Mabuki.
Slav goes home from the gas station, just like turns on the light. Titus
It's like-
is sitting in a chair, just puffing a cigar.
I saw Lance tonight, blood. It didn't go over well.
Paid him a visit.
It's like, yeah, and then I said to Titus, yeah, I know, I was there. I was the fucking cat. He's like, oh, yeah, right. He's like, I forgot.
I forgot.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I know. I was there. I was the cat. Yeah.
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 Oh man, I don't even know what possessed me to make you a cat. I was just like, Slav the cat sounds like a funny name.
Oh, it's great, yeah.
That was ingenious.
Yeah.
Love the cat.
I love how, like,
Makes sense too.
that's the first piece of speculative fiction I've written in like 20 years.
And it
I
was
love that. Did you get my what I said to you though? My feedback?
Oh, the audiobook part, or was there
That
something?
yeah, but also I love the fin. I love that.
Oh, the theme? Yeah.
Great.
I love it. So
Finn, like that guy in the new Star Wars movie.
no, Finn is like
I know.
yeah, okay.
I'm gonna say for Lance though, just to make myself feel big brained in. I know what Lance doesn't know what Finn means.
That's
it's
what I do.
for end. I love picking on you, Lance. You're too easy.
Yeah, shut up. Freaking pussy.
Whoa.
Well, he is a cat, right?
It's true.
Yes, yeah.
Who's a cat?
The
Sloth.
Slav,
Yeah.
Slobbert.
Yeah. Yo, dude, where's my nude cowl mod? I can't find it.
Hey, did you ever get that Shaq T mod that you were all like,
I've literally shown you it.
oh, I thought there was like another one forthcoming that I probably actually don't want to talk about on stream, but
Well, I wanted to get a nude one, but it didn't. He says he doesn't do nude mods, so it didn't work out.
Oh man.
Such a
man.
pervert, Fluff.
Yeah, I don't deny this though. That's the thing. You act like that's such a gotcha, but it's like I don't
No, it's sad.
Wait a minute.
Like
It-
this
it
guy,
already
this
is.
okay. Let's just rethink. Let's just think about this. You went out of your way to ask a video game modder to
Yes.
make a nude character of an alien Star Wars character.
Wow,
Like,
Lance, you can follow a narrative.
that is
Congrats.
sad.
No, it's not.
Oh my gosh, Fluff.
I'm supporting the modding community. Well, how is that sad?
Ugh.
I'm bringing about. I'm contributing to culture, dude.
I wish you were a cat so I could just kick you.
Just kick Jesus. Who's worse, the pervert or the guy who kicks cats?
The guy
Yeah.
who kicks cats.
Bingo. I'm
I
starting
mean,
up a game
pervert.
now.
The pervert. Gosh, you're rubbing off on me.
I'm not rubbing off on you. Don't worry.
Oh God. That's probably right. I think I'm just dumb.
I'm gay for Marcel, not you.
No, you're
How
gay
you
for
gay for
Titus.
Titus?
That too.
And let's not ignore what you said to me the other day.
Now you're just making shit up.
I'm not making anything up. You know what I'm talking about.
That's bait. That's bait.
It's not bait. It's
It's
the
bait.
truth.
It's bait.
Oh my gosh. I'm not saying that crap on stream because it's nasty, but
What did I say? I've said
What
some
have you
pretty
done?
horrendous things.
what have you not said at this
I've
point?
said. I remember one time I was talking in my own server. It was about a year or two ago, and I said, "Hey guys, I have like one of the most disgusting things that you've ever heard." They're like, "What?" And then I said it, and then they just were all like, "What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Why would you say that? Oh, that's awful."
Oh no.
I was like, I didn't even know I was capable of that.
You know what you're like, Slav?
What?
You're like Noah, but you have a little bit of a filter.
A little bit of a what?
A filter.
A filter?
Just a little bit.
I just know when to say it. Like I feel like Noah just goes off.
I guess that's fair.
But Noah's cool though. I got nothing against Noah.
Well, we're supposed
used
to go
to- I
live
used to
this
not-
week.
I remember when I first joined this community, I was so pissed that nobody liked TCW. But then as time went on, I just don't care. I'm just like, yeah, it's probably not good. It's
I mean,
okay.
there's some EU fans that like TCW. There's just
Me?
But, like Max is like an exception though. She's
you're-
like actually
you're,
cool.
You're a new canon fan.
Hey, no.
Oh. So
Lance.
no, I'm not. You are. I mean,
I like both, but I'll always say that the EU is better, and I'm more of an EU fan than I am New Canon fan. So.
I agree that you, but you're still a new canon fan. That's what I'm
Yeah,
getting.
but you
at.
make it sound like that's the only Star Wars content I
No,
consume.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You know what? Here's how much of a new canon fan you are. Del Rey sent you a free copy of a book.
Hey
You're
man,
just mad you
That's
didn't get no
me.
High Republic book sent to you. That's what you're mad about.
Why would I be mad about that?
they just sent. I didn't ask for it. They sent it to me.
Yeah, they asked you.
I post
and then you-
majority EU content, and then they were like, "Hey, let's send her a book," and I was like, "Okay." I'm not
I
gonna
wonder what-
deny
I
a
wonder
free
what
book.
happened if you like if you read the book and you're like, "Oh, this book sucks."
Well, then it sucks. Then oh well.
Well, no, but like, would Del Rey like be friends with you still?
I don't know. I'm not gonna just fake liking the book. If it sucks, I'm gonna say it.
Powerful player.
I don't have a problem with buying books. I mean, sure, getting them for free would be great, but I have no qualms about buying them. So,
What is that new book called? I forget.
it's Rise of the Red Blade,
Isn't it based off like a no-name Inquisitor from a comic?
the Vader comics. Yeah,
What was her name? The Iskat?
Iskat, yes.
Yep.
And then the black
Twi'lek.
Twi'lek was like
Yeah.
Tualin.
That is cool. We've never
Is
seen
she
like.
gonna be in it?
I think I'd imagine. Wait,
Um,
who's who gonna be in it? Iskat or like the Twi'lek?
the
Both of them are in the story.
Well, the Iskat's like literally on the cover of the book.
well, I know. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the Twi'lek, the black
Oh
one.
well, then yeah, I'm sure he's gonna be in the book.
That's
Exactly.
I'm sure the book will be fine, but I mean,
Exactly.
be fine, guys.
A
Don't
free
worry,
book
it'll
is
be
a free
fine.
book.
shut up, Slav.
They
Dang, you don't
offered, and I
read
was like,
books.
sure.
It'll be fine, guys. Don't worry.
Slav, you are such a snob.
Oh, okay.
Where did that come from?
I'm sorry. I have standards.
Standards? I don't think you have standards.
I got some pretty good standards, dog. Don't worry about me.
No,
I'm out
you
here
don't have
styling and profiling, dog.
Oh my goodness.
Now you should come in the Discord server and see the mod I've got on.
I'm not. No, I don't want to see no naked alien.
No, it's Naked Cal.
Yeah, man.
Oh, really? I'm
Yeah.
actually interested in that.
Yeah, I knew you were gay.
I'm just.
It was all bait.
You're not even doing. You're not even showing.
it's like New Vegas. Truth is, it was bait from the start. Here, let's see. I'm in the after party. Why you come in here, Lance?
Yeah, I bet you are.
Yeah, why you come in here?
Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to reread NJO, guys. I miss it so much.
Oh, it's your custom character you made.
I can't.
Oh
wait
my
to get
gosh.
NJO.
I need to reread it.
Look, there's Marin. Yeah, look at me, man. This is what Star Wars is actually about.
He's looking at Cal
Oh, you
Finger.
have Bad echo.
This is what Star Wars is about.
I'm scared to look.
Get in here, Marcel. Get in here.
No, I can't.
I can't do it. I can't do it, guys. Hold on, I gotta add a few things. How do I add a?
This is
Add a belt.
terrible.
You're just jealous.
No, I'm not. What's there to be jealous over?
Oh, hey, we're gonna fight some more people. With my dick out.
You should do that, but with Marin.
He's pulling his cock out.
Well, the thing like with Marin is like the dude who actually made this mod made a nude Marin mod for the first game. He has not made it for this game yet, though. Give it time.
Oh my god.
Marcel's just like, why am I in this server?
I'm not watching.
It's all good.
I hope you enjoy whatever you're watching.
He's vibing.
Follow your passion, Slav. Life's short, man.
Take your passion, do-do-do-do-do-do, make it happen. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Take your passions, make it happen. Time to run. All right, Marin. I gotta.
Slav, why are you
What?
a gay man?
What?
Why are you a gay man?
What the hell?
I don't think I'm a gay man. If I was, my first name would be Neil. But
What's up, Neil?
There's some
you don't even get that joke. You don't even get that joke.
You're right. I don't.
there's some True Blue coming out soon. The next Epic collection for the Tales of the Jedi is coming out.
That's right.
I still need to get the second one.
I've got it
Delicious.
pre-ordered. and I'm like
I've
so
been
excited
coming
to
to
get it.
funds, so hopefully I can get it.
Finally, some good fucking Star Wars.
I have the whole
Aren't
series.
you like playing Jedi Survivor right now? What do you mean?
I
What do you
am.
mean by that? Yeah, what do you mean by that? Finally,
I was just, it was, I mean, you know,
yeah, whatever that chipmunk just said.
yeah. Okay.
That's me when I see Shock T.
Tales of the Jedi. I mean, not Tales of the Jedi. Jedi Survivors. I'm really enjoying it, but the puzzles are a little tedious. I'm not gonna lie, but otherwise, it's really fun, and the story is great.
Survivor?
Yes, Jedi Survivor, Lance.
not even any puzzles in that game.
What the fuck do you mean?
There is no puzzles in that game.
No, there are puzzle sections, Lance. That's literally what all of the you go into the little gold boxes that are part of the High Republic, and they give you like
Oh well, those aren't.
I'm
Those are
talking
puzzles.
about the fucking the balls, you know?
yeah.
The balls part. I hate
I'm playing the balls part right now. That's the whole game for me.
the, the balls and the flying and the and like
I've been
synthetic shit.
I've been imagining Dagon and Ravis in a metal band called Tanalor.
Dagon's cool though. I like him.
Yeah, I liked him too.
They'll be
Yeah.
dead soon.
He's a little, but you know.
I
How
am
could you let the galaxy fall to this unworthy machine of an empire?
and then Cal just says, "Bro, I'm not gonna let a fucking crippy talk to me that way." Cal's he's just bigoted against the crippled people. He just hate. That's why he didn't talk to Grease that whole time, because he has a prosthetic hand. He's like, dude, he's like Skywalker's.
I think it's stupid that Dagon ended up getting a double-bladed lightsaber because he has one freaking arm. That is not very practical.
But didn't Exar Kun like only like use like one hand with his double lightsaber?
Yeah, he did do a lot of one-handed
Yeah, but,
attacks
like,
primarily.
Yeah, of course. That's just Lance not reading the EU again.
Yeah.
Well, that's impractical too. I mean, I can.
Yeah,
take
but
it.
Yeah, but the EU
Exar
did it.
Kun
The
was,
EU's like never cringe or bad or anything. So
Well, I
you know.
never thought about it.
Bruh.
Plus, he also has another hand, so like maybe he uses both as well. I don't know.
But he
I'll
does
say I
a lot
use
of
both
he
my hands.
does like one-handed fighting like all the time. Because his double-bladed lightsaber is just like a standard sized hilt, so he can't really put both hands on there.
Well, there you go.
So Lance, you're just cringe.
No, I'm just smart.
Hmm
Lance is the king of heresy, calling it out.
Lance, one of these days we're gonna have like an actual lightsaber duel. I'm gonna kick your butt.
All right, we'll see. I'm not going all the way up to Road freaking Island to do that.
What the
So-
hell?
Don't worry, Ken will go for you.
You'll have to
And-
you'll have to come down to Texas, and I know you're not going to do that. So that's never going to happen.
Well, I guess
Now,
we'll
maybe me and Matt, maybe we can lightsaber duel. That sounds terrible, but
Matt Wilkins will just get all his kids to beat you up.
I just picture like what Matt will say. It'll be like when Stewie and what's his name, Chris fought in Star Wars Family Guy, where it's like, okay, no below the belt, all right. Call's coming, you gotta get out of the way, okay. That's how it's like. All right, Lance, like you can't. We're gonna do it in the street, but you gotta watch out for cars, all right.
bro, your Stewie impression sounds like Noah.
Sounds like Noah.
Yeah, do the impression again.
Brian. That sounds like Noah.
Oh, jeez. Oh, Brian.
No, you sissy baka.
Like how Stewie just turned gay over the course of like 23 seasons. That was funny.
Had that many seasons?
Huh?
Had that many seasons?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Family Guy
that's
is like The Simpsons now. It just won't end. That's okay, though. You only have to watch seasons like 3 through 12. That's the only seasons you got to watch of Family Guy.
Slav, who's your favorite Family Guy character?
Oh, Peter Schmidt. You don't get better than him.
Gosh. Not even fun.
All right, Peter, I want you to drink my blood, all right, Peter? They have like a back and forth why Peter doesn't want to do it. Then finally Peter does it. And then like Peter Smith's like, oh my God, I can't believe you did that, dude. You're crazy, man. I didn't think you were going to do it.
My favorite Family Guy character is the Chicken Man.
That or
Actually,
death. Because
Actually, no, it's Stewie or Meg.
Meg. I like Death
me
because
too,
Norm
Donna.
Macdonald's played.
Family
plays
Guy
Death.
sucks.
No.
Shut up,
that's
shut
not.
up, Meg.
No, that's what the Christopher said in the chat, not me.
Shut up,
Oh,
Meg.
really? Family Guy sucks? Nah.
Shut up,
I go and
Meg.
like watch a bunch of like you watch like an episode from like season 3 through 12. You just it's not bad at all. I think people they mostly just see the new seasons and they think that.
I literally live in Family Guy in Rhode Island. Sorry, kid woke up. Oh, that's okay. That takes
Wait,
precedence.
where did Marcel go?
His kid woke up.
Oh,
Yeah, he has responsibilities, Sloth.
Yeah.
Slav, my kid woke up. I'm gonna have to stop being in the chat now.
Shut up, Meg.
Shut up, Lance.
Shut up, Meg.
There's somebody else we can get in this stream.
I don't know. Which
It doesn't
Yeah.
seem like many
I
other.
don't like any of you guys anymore. I don't want to play with you anymore.
Yeah, I don't want to play with you anymore, Sloth.
Can we get Sheev in here, or is he just got better things to do?
I don't know. She's like fucking around and stuff with TK. We were playing Lego Star Wars today earlier. That's pretty funny.
Lopsided's taking a break from social media, so he's not on here. What about Alex? Is he doing anything?
Yeah, will his microphone be working this time?
No.
Or we could get Ken. Kenneth.
Well, I think I may actually go because I am falling
Shut up.
asleep.
Oh my god.
I worked a 12-hour shift today.
I don't care. We can get OG Star Wars in here.
Yeah, get your girl. Get your girl in here. Get her Star Wars.
I
Get
don't
OG
have a
Star
girl.
She's in our Discord. Just get OG Star Wars in here.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Who?
OG Star Wars.
That's what she's gonna
Who?
say when you ask her. She's gonna be like, "Who? Oh yeah, the sweet teen." Yeah.
Can we
forgot
get
about him.
Stevie B in here?
Stevie B's asleep. He's not a night owl.
Stevie B's a Chad, though.
Yeah, but he's not a night owl. That's why he never
might
joins
be.
streams.
Just like Matt.
He
Just like
might
walks
be.
in here. I just picture
Dude.
Matt coming in here, and then like Lance is like, "Matt, I didn't give you the link. How'd you get in here, man?" He's like, "I don't worry about it. It's not important."
Through the power of Matt Wilkins, he can just come in.
I'll email him the link. We should get Matt in here.
That's the only way he communicates. Is through email.
I have his email. I sent him a meme like ages ago. So
Did he respond?
yes, he did.
Oh, that's really funny. That's what he said.
No, hold on. Let me find it.
Why did I make him sound like Bill Clinton? Oh man, that's so funny, Hillary.
Hold on.
I still gotta show Matt that one meme I made of him.
I sent him a meme and I said, "Hi Matt, it's Maxine. Brennan gave me your email so I could send the meme I made. I hope it at least gave you a chuckle." And he said, "Ha, thanks, Max."
It's great.
He's such a dad.
Such a wholesome being. It'd be cool if he was in here though.
Anyway, I'm going to bed because I'm falling asleep. So good night.
Good night.
Good night.
He in the stream.
Not Lance.